Virgo, 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 Virgo. What's up, Virgo? It is your weekly reading time. Let's go. All right. Virgo, how are you? I felt like I was a member of Migos, you know, the rap group, when I was doing your intro. I don't know why that hook came to me. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Anyway, this reading, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, May 31st through June 6th. That's the week we're looking at the energies between you and your person, your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine counterpart. Yeah, a lot going on this week. Full moon this week, June 5th, along with the lunar eclipse. So that'll be pretty cool. Setting us up for some intense emotions though. I don't know about you, but I've already been feeling that energy. A lot of people are feeling it, you know, and it's just a lot of heavy stuff going on in the world right now, period. So, you know, possibly affecting your connection. Maybe, maybe not. So what is the energy of the connection right now between you and your person, Virgo? Virgo, 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 Virgo. I don't know why that's in my head. Okay. Excuse me for being a little happy. You know, hey, look. It's about celebrating the little things in life, knowing how to generate joy in any given moment. Yeah, I work on that. I practice that because there are a lot of things to not feel joy around. Yeah. So, Virgo, what is the energy between, or in the connection, the energy of the connection right now? So we have healing. Interesting. Not surprising. Venus retrograde is going on, so this is kind of like right in alignment with that. It's almost like stereotypical to say right now with Venus retrograde. And so look, joy. Yeah, so Virgo, you feel me. This is your place. This is your natural place, ecstatic bliss, right? And doing some healing to be in that place with your person. Love it. So this to me is like doing the work, Virgo. That's what's happening this week. Yep, look, transmuting, shadow integration. I love it. Yeah, it's like you're feeling the energies, you and your person, purging and not getting down when the darkness comes, but using it to push you forward onto the ascension path. How do you do that? By healing it, transmuting it. Love it. And that takes you back here, right? And one thing that's been coming up a lot this week in my spirit is just helping people understand that, you know, when the darkness comes up, that's actually something to be celebrated, because it's highlighting an area like, oh, look, this thing, like you get to heal this thing and ascend as a result. Like that's actually a good thing, even though, you know, healing it, transmuting it, clearing it may cause you to face some things that don't necessarily feel good, but it's for a purpose, an outcome that does. So that's great. I love that. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy with some tarot cards. So we have Queen of Cups, right? Both of you are really sensitive, Virgo. You're dealing with someone who is sensitive. They may be a water sign, Queen of Cups, right? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, potentially. And look, to get to that ecstatic big bliss place, you have to go within. Two of Swords. right? To me, this card not only represents having to make a decision, but also introspection, going inside with the intention of creating inner harmony and inner peace in an area where there has not been, right? That's Two of Swords. And doing that shadow integration work with the intention of coming back, clearing things up from the past so that you can return, or someone from your past can return. Like, this is the energy, right? Dare I say reconciliation? I mean, hey, that's kind of in alignment with Venus retrograde now, so that's definitely a story for many people in the collective. Not everybody's story, but it's, you know, it is the story for some people. So when I see it, yeah. I think one thing that's being worked on is the cultivating of compassion here, right? With this Queen of Cups. Not being such a hard ass. Yeah. I think that goes for both of you. There's some stubbornness that feels like each of you probably have been interpreting it as some form of rejection, but it's not that. It's just both people refusing to see certain things and needing to go within to heal that so that they can, you know, be more sensitive and kind to one another. That's what's coming up. That's the lesson at this time for you and this person. So let's look at what the energy is between you two right now. Like, directly, how you're relating with one another. Yeah. Feeling tied to one another as a result of this soul contract, you know, which sometimes can feel really heavy and feels like you're kind of being hogtied into healing, but trust it, it's all good. It's for your good. You know, that's what these kinds of connections are here to do, to have us honor the soul contracts that we made before we came to this planet, to, you know, remember these lessons, because we're not really learning these lessons, right? We've all been here many, many times before. We're just remembering who we are, and a part of remembering who we are is, you know, remembering certain truths and aspects of ourselves, right? And we call that healing. So let's clarify this contract, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. You may be cross-watching. So 8 of Cups, we have the Death card, and we have the Hermit. Lots and lots, like you and this person have been brought together for this, right? To do a deep dive, to evolve, and to die a many ego deaths. So this person probably triggers the F out of you, okay? And you them. But every single time they do, what do? You put the blinders on, and then after you push them away or they push you away, you keep those blinders on and you go in. You go inward. And every time you come out on the other side, there's like some gold you've mined, right? You come out wiser, you come out stronger. Yeah, I really, really like that. And I mean, this is your card, Virgo. So, makes sense. It makes total sense. Now, let's see what the lessons are associated with this go round. And for that, I'm going to use my Soul Journey lessons cards, because I'm feeling like there's some resistance to change in the connection, which has been a sticking point for you both. Okay. I hate when that happens. You guys got to see that. Cards just flew out of my hands. Okay. Let's see. are the lessons associated with this contract at this time? Look at that. Patience. Let me tell you, this is one right here. This is one I'm working on myself right now. Really being able to be patient with other people, you know, accepting people as they are, where they are, and accepting everything in life as it is, with the understanding that yes, things do change, they unfold, they evolve, but you have to have a lot of patience with that. Divine timing is a motherfucker, okay? Right, like, I don't know about you, but my brain thinks like this, like quick. Like by the time I snap, my brain is already like on to like, I'm 10 snaps ahead. And so, you know, because I think that way, it's like I want things to happen this way. You know, I don't want to keep saying the same thing to someone over and over and over again, you know? But yeah, so one of the major lessons in my life has been patience. So I know how difficult this journey can be, really. But now, you know, it's like, oh, like I've been working with myself around it for so long that, you know, now it's not as intense for me. It's, you know, it's not as frustrating, but it has been a process. And, you know, it's shown up in many different relationships and circumstances. And it's like, you know, the repetitiveness of it showing up over and over and over again, like you finally get it. So the tricky thing about the lesson of patience is you have to have patience in order to learn the lesson of patience. Yeah, it's weird like that. And a part of learning the lesson of patience is learning how to let go of this, because when you're, you know, wanting things to happen in your own timing, you know, you lose patience. There's generally an underlying worry there, a concern that something is not going to happen, not going to show up, not going to work out, like something bad. There's a fear there, right? And that creates worry and concern. So you guys are helping each other work through that, yeah, so that you can be free, so that you can live, you know, have a lighter existence, really live in the flow of life, which is, you know, when you tap into the flow of life, it's so freeing, right? You release all of the baggage and all of the expectations and being so tied and attached to outcomes, right? You learn how to just be. So that's what's showing up here, which is absolutely beautiful. And let me tell you, all of this will highlight a lot in your shadow side to be transmuted and cleared. So be with all of that, because, you know, this can bring up a lot of emotion. And this week we are already in an astrologically intense emotional period. So the energies are ripe with heavy emotion already. Okay, so be aware of that as you move through life this week. Okay, so let's look at what your energy is and what their energy is. All right, so their energy right now. Yep, they're in the thick of it. They're deep in the shadow work. Yep. Feeling some heartbreak, wanting to be liberated from that, wanting to get free. When this kind of energy shows up, you know, you want to get free. Yeah, you want to get complete. And what I love is the 9 represents the Hermit card. Yeah, so they're, you know, we have the healing that came out earlier. That's where they are. Yep. Let's see your energy. This is where you're wanting to be. Okay. Blossoming abundance. Yeah. That's really good. Wanting to grow, wanting to kind of move out of anything that is too heavy and dark and weighing you down. Okay, so I want to clarify that with the deck that is not showing itself to me right now, and that's because I was overlooking it. Here it is right here. I'm going to clarify it with these tarot cards. Okay. Yep, so for them, they're clearing up a lot of old wounds, things from the past, baggage that they've been carrying around that has left them feeling out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles left them feeling like no one understands them, like they're all alone, like things can't work out for them, right? And look, you know, and that has caused them to be very on guard, you know, in a challenging energy. But the good news with all these 5s here is they're definitely ready for change, which is why we have that healing. They're having to heal all of this, and the key is them recognizing that they've been in this place, not fully self-expressed, not fully authentic as in showing up as who they really are, because they've like put this layer, this mask over themselves so that they don't get hurt. So they're healing that. That's good. Let's clarify this blossoming abundance for you. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. You know, I feel like you've kind of already been doing that work. You may be a little ahead of this person, so to speak, and now you're looking toward the future, looking at, you know, how you want life to be, you know, like you want to reap the rewards of your efforting. Yeah. You want to be in a balanced relationship, in a relationship that matches your vibration. And look, justice, I just said, balance. So for you, Virgo, you know, it may be time to make some decisions. Maybe time to look at, you know, how this connection fits into where you want to go, what it looks like. Be clear on that so that you can create that. Really important at this time. With this 11 here, you know, that is the Libra card. We got Libra here, we got Scorpio. So we have you, Virgo. So we got air, water, and what we had, Libra, air, Scorpio, water, Virgo, earth. Yeah. So there's like a grounding that needs to take place as a result of this healing work. I feel like you are, this person is clearing right now so that they can elevate or raise their vibration. And I feel like that's some work that, you know, you've done and managed to balance yourself out, and now you're looking to elevate and wondering, like, you know, can they come along with you on the journey? Maybe so. That's something that we're going to take a look at in the extended reading. The link for that is down below. So if you want to continue diving into that with me, click the link and I'll meet you over there in the extended. But before you go, make sure that you like this video, hit the subscribe so that we can stay connected, and then do the little notification bell so that way you'll be notified when I'm uploading all of the readings week to week. And thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. Peace.